Hello everybody, I will be showing my process that I took when making the portrait of Nocturne, and as you can see I did a little sketch of the body and how I want it to be, and then I went in with the face. With the face, it was a little bit difficult because I usually plan out all these things, but I decided not to. I decided to just have a front facing, so I had to make up my own little 3/4 profile, which it actually turned out pretty okay. I do feel like his face was a little short, and I wish I could change that, but too bad so sad, I kinda can't. I did also include his glasses, but I sadly and unfortunately forgot them in the final product. Okay, so now with his clothes. His clothes, I just wanted a simple vampire-esque look. I tried giving him a little cape thing behind him, but it just ended up looking a little weird, so I just removed it. His pants were pretty simple, pretty decent. And then, after all that struggle, I went in with the background. So I wanted a simple idea for the background. I just wanted him to stand in between a doorway looking dead at you with this scary vibe. I also wanted, like, behind him to be red and vampire-y, so it would just be a very scary and awesome looking vibe. I also added blood in the sketch and in the final product, but you couldn't really see it in the final product, but that's okay. Everything in the final product was red anyway, so I don't think you'd be able to see it anyways. So now I'm going in with the line art, and I'm just getting all the details that are in the sketch and just refining them to make it look more clean and just better overall. I really hate the fact that I forgot his glasses, as they were just a very big part of his overall design, and I really liked his glasses, but I guess I'll just add them in the next portrait. I went on with his clothes, and I did end up going off rail when it came to certain parts of my sketch, but that's just fine, as that's kind of just how the line art process usually takes. One thing I feel like I should have changed about his clothing design is I should have added a little bit more accessories, maybe a few pockets on his chest, maybe something just a little bit more captivating, because I feel like he just looks like a basic character. But overall, I think he looks really fancy and really snazzy. Alright, enough about that. Let's get to some lore. So some lore about him is that he is a vampire. He is also a priest. He is one of the 3 priests, which is Cyrus and Kieran. Fuck! Yeah, so all 3 of them are vampires, and they all just try to guide lost souls to redemption, even though that they are vampires themselves. So basically, they're kind of just working at a job that they can just get free food from. Nocturne is also homosexual, and he does have a husband, but he will be kept as a secret for now, since I want him to have a big little reveal. That was paradoxical, big little. Anyway, onto the rendering process. I changed the way I render hair, at least as I render short hair. As you can see, I added the highlight, but then I removed it because it kind of just looked weird, honestly. I did still keep his little gray streaks, and he just looks really refined, like old wine. Also, no, I do not think about clothing color palettes or get a sketch of the clothes beforehand. I kind of just like feel through it. I just think about it, and it just plays out as it should. I do change colors a lot sometimes, while other times I don't change them as much, and I kind of just go with the flow. Here, it was just really easy. I kind of went with the Sinners vibe. I really love that movie, and I recommend that you guys should watch it too. The background was really easy. I just added some dots and speckles, and as you can see, I am adding the blood. And as you can also see, I did forget the glasses! Yay! Yay! Yeah, but other than that, I'm pretty much done with this piece. On to the glamour shots.